king of Fomo.
What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. All right, so we got two platforms churning here, Quantro Network and HashAlpha. These are the beasts of today. And honestly, in these platforms, I'm doing a lot of compounding in both of them, the eighth wonder of the world, and we're seeing some pretty big numbers coming out from here. So I wanted to show you guys kind of what was going on with that and give you an update on Quantro and just do some live compounding so you guys can see how that works on HashAlpha. So let's first start off talking about Quantro Network. We can see that I put about $3,000 in here. I've withdrawn $5,200 and I have $626 left in the tank here. So this is actually a platform that does auto compounding. You really can just set it and forget it if you jump into this platform. And every day that you earn from Quantro Network, the amount that you earn is automatically applied to what you put in the first place, and you're going to be earning a certain percentage off of that total amount that you're earning every day. So that's what the auto compounding is happening right there. Some other things that are going on here, since I already broke even, everything's just pure profits from here on out with Quantro Network. What you can also do, or what I can also do right now at this moment, is I can hit the withdraw button. Now I can withdraw funds. I have, like I said, $600 in the tank, but also if I go to withdraw principal, I'm able to do that now since my license is actually running out soon. I'm going to have to renew that soon. It's a couple $100, and you can see I've days since license has been 72, and I think it's like 90, so I have 18 days left before that license expires, and I have to either renew or pull out. But one of the things I can do right now, as you can see, is I have available, I can withdraw $3,000 right now and say, you know what, I'm going to take my $3,000, do something else with it, put it in another platform, just keep it for myself. That is an option that's available for me. So to do that, I can withdraw in Bitcoin, USDT, Ethereum, the same as a normal withdrawal in here. The only caveat is there is a 25% fee for doing that withdrawal. Now, is that a problem for me? Not really, because honestly, if I do that, I'm still at almost 2x since I got into here. I made the $5,000 plus this almost $3,000 that I'm pulling out. So that's a really, really nice feature that both Quantro Network and the next one, HashAlpha, does have, which is the principal withdrawing on top of the compounding. So that's like double good. So that is a possibility. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that, but I just want to show you guys that that's something that can be done in Quantro Network. Let's move right along over to HashAlpha. So HashAlpha is a new platform that I started a few days ago, and I did two deposits in here. One was sort of a test deposit of $100. The other one was a meaty deposit of 20K. And over the past, I guess it's been 4 days worth of earnings that I have in here. I've made about $930 in this system. Now, this system's a little bit different in the fact that it does compounding, but it's not auto compounding. At least I haven't figured out a way to do it automatically. I have to do it manually. So let's go ahead and do that just to see what it's like. So to do that, I'm going to go over to staking and go over to my stakes. So right here, we can see that I have a quick view. You have the different plans you can purchase. And then I'm going to go to my stakes again right here. And then you can see that I have my Validator Elite and my Validator Lite and see how much I've spent on both of those. The total that I have staked and the claimable right there. So then the next step you want to do is you want to go over to earnings. A lot of different buttons you got to click on here. And here we can see the grand total of everything. So I have a claimable amount of $929. I can claim all of that and send that over to my wallet, or I can press compound and compound that. And this is where that sort of auto compounding is sort of manual compounding that you have to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to compound everything right now. I'll do withdraw another day, but it really does add up quite a bit if you're pressing this compound button every single day. So I should have been doing that from the start, but let's go ahead and press this button. It's pretty easy. You just simply click on the button. It says reward successfully compounded. And like I said, I'm just going to click all those buttons right there. We'll do a withdrawal maybe next week from this platform. So there we go. I have 0 claimable now, and my total stakes has increased, as we can see here, to $21,324. So like I said, from here, I might start doing some withdrawals from here because it's a pretty big amount right there. I don't want that to have any problems to happen over the past week and then lose that completely. That would be not devastating, but that would be very sad. So that is HashAlpha right there. We're going to talk more about this. I have to explore a little bit more about this VNFTs and some of the hash that's coming soon. I'll just kind of start off by saying this. Like I said, with HashAlpha, I'm a little bit confused. If I'm being completely transparent and honest with you guys, I'm a little bit confused as to how they're getting the revenue, because personally, I was a validator on the Ethereum network. I ran my own node for a couple years, and the numbers don't quite add up as to how they're able to pay out that much. But I did watch a video where they're sort of doing phase 2 right now, and they're getting different revenue streams. From that video, it didn't really make sense to me either. So I didn't really get too much clarity. But honestly, I haven't done a super duper deep dive into HashAlpha. So I might do that to really give you guys some more accurate information on where the revenue's coming from and the transparency and everything. But I know that they're definitely cooking some things up in the pipeline. We have the VNFTs, we have the hash token, and it's nice to have more than one just, thing that's going on the platform so that you can have different options and look at things from a different perspective. So that's HashAlpha and Quantro Network. Both these things are running real smoothly. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that that HashAlpha works out nicely, just like Quantro sort of doubled my initial deposit already. Hopefully, 3 months from now, we're in the same place with HashAlpha. As both these platforms they're really kind of new guys, right? Quantro is about a couple months old as of right now. I've been talking about that for a while, but HashAlpha is only 1 month old. We got into this, on the 1 month mark. So I think there's a lot of life left in it. Personally, we'll see what happens. I could be wrong. Like I said, I've been right a lot. I've been wrong a lot. But I think the risk reward ratio for me, at least, is definitely within my ranges right there. All right, guys, that is everything for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you haven't, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, leave some comments in the comments section. We're gonna hopefully, if I can jump into like three or four more of these things, I think that would be really nice to have this channel revived a little bit and us looking at some passive profits in the crypto space. That would be really cool to find. But honestly, my process of vetting and finding these things has evolved a lot over the past few years. So finding some solid stuff is difficult, but I'm really glad that we found these two platforms so far. All right, guys, once again, I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace out.